Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt as though your legs simply didn't want to cooperate? Stiff, slow, or sore, making that first step out of bed something you'd rather avoid than embrace. Or perhaps you've noticed that getting up from your favorite chair, once so effortless, now requires a little more effort, a little more willpower. It's tempting to write these changes off as just another part of growing older, an unavoidable reality that sneaks up on all of us. But what if the truth is far more hopeful? What if these signals, those heavy legs, the nighttime cramps, or the surprising struggle for balance, are actually your body's way of asking for something it's missing, especially while you sleep? Here's something most people aren't told. When you sleep, your body is hard at work. It's repairing, rebuilding, and restoring, especially your muscles and nerves. But if you're missing 3 key vitamins, that critical nighttime work can't happen the way it's supposed to. The result? You wake up feeling weaker, less steady, or more uncomfortable than you did the night before. The good news? Giving your body the right nutrients at the right time, specifically before bed, can make all the difference. No intense workouts required, no complicated regimens, and no new medications. Just natural support, delivered exactly when your body is ready to use it best. Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever felt your legs twitching or cramping at night? Have you noticed that your legs seem heavier or slower in the morning? If so, these are not just random annoyances. They're subtle but clear signals from your body, suggesting that something essential is missing. In fact, research shows that certain deficiencies become more common as we age, and their effects often show up first in our legs. The first vitamin we need to talk about is vitamin B12, a nutrient many people associate with energy, but which is, in fact, absolutely crucial for your nervous system. Imagine B12 as the power cable connecting your brain to your muscles. Every single movement, standing, walking, even wiggling your toes, relies on a clear, uninterrupted signal traveling down your nerves. If B12 is missing or low, those signals become weak or scrambled, and your legs respond with uncertainty, stiffness, or even that telltale tingling sensation. Unfortunately, as we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing B12, even from a perfectly healthy diet. That's because we produce less stomach acid, which is necessary to release B12 from foods like eggs, dairy, or meat. So, even if you're eating well, your cells might not be getting the B12 they need. The result? You might feel a little unsteady, a little less confident on your feet, or you might notice mysterious tingling, numbness, or even a zapped feeling in your legs. The evidence is clear. In a major study published in Neurology, researchers found that seniors with low B12 levels were 3 times more likely to have difficulty walking and faced a significantly increased risk of falls. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. But here's the hope. Restoring B12 levels, especially with the right form and timing, can often bring rapid improvements. People report steadier steps, fewer cramps, and even better sleep in as little as 2 weeks. So, how do you take B12 for the best effect? Experts recommend the methylcobalamin form, which is the most active and easily absorbed. Even better, choose a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue. That way, it bypasses your digestive system and delivers B12 straight into your bloodstream. Take it about 30 minutes before bed, and you're giving your nervous system exactly what it needs for overnight repair. Next, let's turn to vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin. Most of us know it's important for bones, but few realize just how critical it is for muscle strength and recovery, especially in your legs. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing D3 from sunlight, by as much as 75% less than when we were younger. That means even those daily walks or time in the garden may not be enough. Low vitamin D3 doesn't just weaken your bones, it slows down muscle recovery, increases inflammation, and leaves your legs more prone to that deep, aching soreness. In fact, the loss of muscle mass and strength, known as sarcopenia, often begins with vitamin D3 deficiency and almost always shows up first in the legs. But here's the exciting part. Taking D3 before bed, in the right dose, works with your body's natural nighttime repair cycle. That's when your muscles are most responsive to growth and recovery. In one clinical study, seniors who took D3 at night enjoyed significantly stronger legs and fewer nighttime falls in just 3 months. For the best results, aim for 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 each night. Ideally with a small healthy fat like a spoonful of almond butter or a few nuts to boost absorption. Not only will D3 help soothe nighttime aches, but it may also improve your sleep quality by calming your nervous system and reducing nighttime leg cramps. Finally, let's talk about the unsung hero of leg health, vitamin K2. Unlike vitamin K1, which is found in leafy greens, K2 acts as your body's traffic controller for calcium. Without K2, calcium can end up in all the wrong places, your joints, blood vessels, or soft tissues, causing stiffness, heaviness, or even pain. K2's job is to guide calcium into your bones and keep it out of places where it doesn't belong. Most people don't get enough K2 from diet alone, as it's found mainly in fermented foods like natto or aged cheeses. Even if you eat well, you might be missing out. But when you take K2, especially the MK7 form, right before bed alongside D3, you create the perfect environment for both vitamins to work together. K2 pulls calcium into your bones, strengthens your legs, and keeps your joints feeling light and flexible. Research shows that older adults who supplement with K2 see major improvements in leg strength, balance, and mobility in just a few weeks, especially when it's taken at night for optimal absorption. So, how do you put this all together? Here's a simple nighttime routine. About 30 minutes before bed, take a sublingual B12, methylcobalamin, 1,000 micrograms, a vitamin D3 soft gel, 2,000 to 4,000 IU, and a K2 MK7 capsule, 100 micrograms, along with a small healthy fat. Pair this with a glass of water, and if you like, a cup of calming herbal tea. For even better results, keep your dinner light and nourishing, and do a few minutes of gentle leg movement, like heel raises or ankle circles, right before bed. These small steps, paired with the right vitamins, help your body deliver nutrients exactly where they're needed most. The truth is, you don't have to accept stiff, heavy, or cramping legs as just part of getting older. By supporting your body with B12, D3, and KU at bedtime, you're giving yourself a chance to wake up stronger, steadier, and more confident, day after day. It's a simple, natural habit that could transform the way you move, rest, and enjoy life, no matter your age. If you're already taking any of these vitamins, or are thinking of starting tonight, remember, consistency is key. And if you found this information valuable, consider sharing it with a friend or loved one who might benefit too. Here's to stronger legs, deeper sleep, and brighter mornings, one night at a time.